Hi, I'm Rajiv Mehta, CEO of Atlas of Caregiving. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an example CareMap. In this case, of a woman named Faye caring for her mother Josephine. First, let's look at the final result. Faye and Josephine share an apartment in Oakland, California. Faye provides a lot of care for Josephine. Aunt Joan in Stockton occasionally helps care for Josephine. There are several doctors involved in Josephine's care. Aunt Wilma in San Diego, as well as two nearby friends, Betty and Ann, provide emotional support to Faye. There's also a therapist, Dr. Jones, supporting Faye. Let's see how this CareMap was created. We begin by clicking on Create New CareMap. I'm going to skip the tutorial and go straight to the guided start. Step 1 says to start by drawing Faye in the middle of the screen. Step 2 says to draw others, called actors, who live with Faye, in this case Josephine. Drawing a circle around both of them creates a home. Step 3 says to show who Faye cares for, so I draw a link showing that Faye cares for Josephine. Step 5 asks who else cares for Josephine. I'll add Aunt Joan and her doctors. Then I tap here to continue. Step 6 asks who cares for Faye. I'll draw a link from Joan to Faye. I'll add Aunt Wilma and Ann, and tap here to continue. Step 7 asks for the locations of the actors so they can be placed appropriately on the map. Faye and Josephine are in Oakland. Aunt Joan is in Stockton. The doctors are also in Oakland. Aunt Wilma is in San Diego. And Faye's friend Ann is nearby in Richmond. Now I press Done, and the program places the actors on the CareMap. I'm going to skip the explanation of the tools by closing the box. I can now start adding more details and additional actors and links. I'll begin by selecting Faye. I'll choose an icon. I'll enter her name and click Done. Now I'll select Josephine. Choose an icon, enter her name, and click Done. Next, I select Aunt Joan, choose an icon, enter her name, and click Done. Then Aunt Wilma, choose an icon, enter her name, and click Done. I'll select Josephine's doctors, choose the health professional group icon, and name them Mom's Doctors. I'll use the Notes field to record that this includes a primary care physician, urologist, psychiatrist, and gastroenterologist. And click Done. Next, I select Ann, choose an icon, enter her name, and click Done. Next, I'll add details about the links, details about the types and frequency of care provided. I'll select the link between Faye and Josephine. I'll note that Faye is Josephine's daughter. Faye provides all kinds of care to Josephine. She does care coordination on an occasional basis. There are always bills to pay. It takes a lot of work to manage the healthcare system. She does household chores for her mom every day. She helps with medical activities many times a day. There's a lot of direct personal help and a ton of social emotional support. I click Done. Next, I select the link from the doctors. The doctors provide medical support occasionally. I click Done. Next, I select the link from Aunt Joan to Josephine. Joan and Josephine are longtime friends. Joan helps occasionally. When she does, she provides social emotional support, personal help, medical activities, and household chores. I click Done. Aunt Joan also supports Faye. I select that link, and she gets occasional phone calls to support her. I click Done. Aunt Wilma also calls every few weeks to see how Faye is doing. I select that link, choose Social Emotional Support, and click Done. Then there's Faye's friend Anne, who stops by once in a while to also provide emotional support. I'll select the Move tool to clean up the diagram. I'll move Anne to the left, move the doctors out of the way. I'll move the links from Joan a little higher. I'll again choose the Draw tool to add more actors. I'll draw Faye's friend Betty. Choose an icon. Enter her name. Betty lives in San Mateo. Betty also supports Faye. She makes sure to call at least once a week, just to talk. And Faye has a therapist. We'll choose the female health professional icon for Dr. Jones, who works in San Francisco. I'll enter therapist in the notes field. I'll draw a link and choose medical support. I'll again clean this up a little bit. I'll give this CareMap a name, Faye's CareMap. And we're done. That's it. That's how Faye's CareMap was created.